The double satchel. Nice. What's going on YouTube? Achilles here, and today I put together a budget Simulacrum Synthesizer deck because one of you guys in the comments wanted me to make a deck around this card, and when I think of a budget deck, I think of every other card being a common and an uncommon besides the main card of the deck. So there are no rares, there's no other mythics, it's just this card and a bunch of commons and uncommons. So making this was a bit of a challenge, but at the same time, there are a bunch of good options for artifacts, mana value 3 or greater. So with this card, we get to make a bunch of constructs, and with all the cards that we use to combo with it, they have a bunch of good effects that will help progress our game plan. So our artifacts that we use are Chrome Prowler, which is flash and is something that can tap another creature. Idol of the Deep King does 2 damage to something. Magnifying Glass is an extra mana, plus you get to investigate, which is relevant because with Detective Satchel, you get to investigate twice, and you get to make a bunch of Thopters with the card itself. So on top of all the constructs that you're going to have a bunch of flyers in the air. So the rest of the deck is a bunch of removal, just a couple negates, and we just try to get our game plan going and overpower the opponent with a bunch of tokens. So let's get right into this list. We got 4 Into the Flood Maw, 1 Phantom Interference, 1 Burst Lightning, 4 Torch the Tower, 2 Negates, 2 Pyroclasm, 3 Scorching Dragonfire, 3 Chrome Prowler, 2 Quick Study, 4 Simulacrum Synthesizer, 1 Idol of the Deep King, 3 Magnifying Glass, 1 Spellgyre, 4 Detective Satchel, and for the lands we got 8 Islands, 7 Mountains, 4 Peculiar Lighthouse, 4 Swiftwater Cliffs, and 2 copies of Demolition Field. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and you can become a member and get early access to videos, as well as member shoutouts. Let's get right into these games. This isn't bad at all, actually. As long as they aren't gonna play an aggro deck, we're gonna be okay. Famous last words, right? And there's a creature. Oh, well, at least we could bounce something. Play this since it's useless right now. Two different forms of removal. I'll go for it. I think it's time we satchel it up. They didn't want me to get any value. see how they like this. Do this before they could bounce my synthesizer again. If they're going to bounce something, they'll bounce the Satchel instead, as I want the synthesizer to stay on the field. Nice, we get rid of it, and let's see if they counter this. Which I don't think they play counters in this style of deck. It's just a bunch of bouncing and recasting. Yeah, this is okay, so hear me out. I'm keeping Torch on top, because then I could go Idle and Torch next turn, and I'll bargain, get rid of the isolation with Torch, and deal with whatever else they bring out. So they don't even bring anything else out. So this has, I can flash that in, by the way, so I'm going to do that on their turn. So we're just going to play it safe. They're going to go for the swing. We bargain, we get rid of this. Keep that on top. There's the Hex Mage. And now the synthesizer triggers. And since I used, I sacrificed an artifact, we get a Thopter. So let's make our construct a little stronger. I think this is fine. You have enough ways to get our clues. The double Satchel. Nice. Alright, we get to go first. The problem is we don't have a third land to go into Synthesizer, but feeling lucky today. I'm gonna draw a land right now. See? Told you. I just had a feeling. Another one, huh? Doesn't look like Flood Maw is going to be useful at the moment. So now we go for our big synthesizer play. Whoa, what? I'm really happy this lets you be able to scry the top two, because that was very horrible. The two red lands. We need artifacts, not lands. At least we'll be able to get a construct out once we play the Magnifying Glass. So as long as they can't get rid of the synthesizer, we're in good shape. The only thing I could think of is if they Into the Flood Maw, or there's that 3-drop instant speed black card that gets rid of creatures and enchantments, but I don't think they have that. Let's go Magnifying Glass. Synthesizer activates. And now it just becomes a game of Can you defeat my powerful construct? We don't need the negate at this point. They have won the game of can they beat my construct? Don't worry, guys. Everything is under control. It might not look like it, but we are A-okay. That's insane, actually. I've never seen anyone do that before. Even my dogs are really upset about it. Huh. Okay. That play literally caused my dogs to get out of bed and just start barking. So, yeah. Fighting a bunch of different battles over here. Alright, check it out. I'm gonna top deck something really good right now. That's a good one. So this means this will trigger. This will activate because I sacrificed something. So we're back in business, but we're only at 8 life, and our opponent has a full hand. They only have 3 mana, so they can only do so much, but I really gotta say, that was really cool. I might have to do something myself with this. Very interesting to me, honestly. Creatures or enchantments. Very interesting card. Yeah, we can't take any more damage. No way! That is insane. I am such a fan of that. Like, I'm gonna lose to it, but it's so cool. Okay, so this is how it's going to go down. I'm going to go to 2 life right now. And somehow I'm just going to draw something that's going to save me. Which I honestly don't even think there is anything. Oh my god. You can't even be mad. That's pretty insane. I love that. I'll keep this one. We have everything we need, we just have to get there. We don't have a turn 2 play, so I'm gonna keep the Torch the Tower open. Because I knew that was coming. They're gonna see what we got, but they can't take anything. That's what matters. I am going to be sad, though, if they have another one. They could take the Synthesizer. But we do have a lot of removal options with Pyroclasm and Idol of the Deep King. Yep, there goes the Synthesizer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to do it. I need to get back the synthesizer. If that's their last bat, we'll be okay. Because if I can get this on the field, the game will be in my favor. So that's the game plan. Well then, we're again. Gain a life. That's it. Archfiend, huh? Okay. Don't need any more lands. Okay. That's fine. They're not gonna like how powerful our creatures are gonna be, though. We have 2 turns to establish a crazy field, and that's what we're gonna try to do. First part of the plan is to bring out Magnifying Glass, which will give us 2 triggers. And now, if they try to go for Mishra's Foundry, I could use Idol of the Deep King on it. Okay. Do they go for the swing? They do. Very interesting. I guess they don't know I have, well, they do. They know I have this card. What am I saying? In that case. And this should be it. Negate will seal the deal. Nice. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comments section down below. If you have any better cards to put in this deck, like any rares or mythics, feel free to. This was just a suggestion from someone in the comments to play a budget version. And with more rares and mythics, this deck could probably be a lot better. And if you want me to try out a version of this deck with all the rares and mythics I could put in it, let me know also in the comments section down below. Please subscribe and like the video if you have not already. And I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.